Groovy.
Log.
That's not
Yeah,
Oh
good.
no.
Not
yeah.
good.
Looks like the
There we
same thing
go.
with me. Give me 1 sec.
No, it was,
Professional
yeah,
streamer.
that was weird.
Fatal, I can hear you.
It's working now, though. Hello there, everybody. Hope you're all doing very well today. Welcome to this new session of Beneath 1,000 Suns. Oh,
Woo!
every single time,
I do it
Yo.
so Wolfie can't at this
every
point.
every single time that I go and start like a stream, I immediately get people messaging me.
Of course.
So, real quick, does anybody want to recap last session for an inspiration while I do something behind the scenes?
I wanna do it.
Okay, calm down. Don't need to be that excited.
Damn.
Alright. Previously on 19 Kids Accounting. I mean, Breath of
Breath of the Wild.
2000 Suns.
Previously on
I
Two
have
and a
had
Half
a long day
Drunks.
full of laundry. I have had a long day of laundry. The 19 Kids and Counting joke was intentional. The whatever I was saying afterwards was not. All right. So we found the source of people of the Berserk wild folk, and it turns out they weren't Berserk, but rather they were undead. So we went to their hunting grounds and found this wizard chick. I don't know if she was actually a wizard. Blush and her bitch ass cat. This cat
Fuck that
is
cat.
evil. So then we killed a bunch, and then we killed a bunch of, what were they, orcs or ogres? I don't actually remember.
I think
Or
they were
either.
orcs.
There were ogres.
Were they trolls?
They were ogres and an Etten.
The Eden I remembered. I didn't know if they were ogres or orcs.
Ogres.
Anyway, we killed 2 ogres, and then we killed an Etten. Beetle got cleaved almost in half against a wall.
Which was kind of funny.
Which was kind of funny. He walked forward and then just got chopped almost in half. And then we killed the Etten, and the cat decided to be a stupid prick after getting bad-mouthed. But it's okay, because I hit the cat with an arrow once.
Yeah,
So I think
you
I
caused
win.
all that hatred.
Yeah.
You did kind of cause the hatred.
It hit you with 5
Okay, but
arrows.
in
You
my
literally
defense,
fired first.
Yeah, that's right, bitches. I shot first. What about it?
Okay, Greedo, chill.
Milawanga.
My clunky.
I'm just saying the cat deserved it, and I would do it fucking again.
There you go.
Damn. Also, you said I almost got cleaved in half. Did we forget about the cool ogre kill that I got with the Achilles heel? Did we forget about that?
Yes.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
completely honest. Yes, I did actually forget who killed the
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
monsters. It's been like a month. Give me some slack.
It has been a minute. I do apologize.
That's all good.
That's fine. It's just been a hot second, so I didn't remember exactly who did what.
Yeah.
Besides me pissing off the cat out of spite, because that's just something I do.
I mean, understandable.
Oh, and also gave one of our
Cats deserve
employers a
it.
peace pipe.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot the peace pipe bomb.
Yeah. Apologies for the delay. I'm having to do something right now that I wish had been handled earlier. In my GTA RP server, I'm opening up a fight club. And I'm taking over
You're
a
not supposed
fight
to talk
club
about it.
that somebody else had already owned, and it has taken them like 4 days to give me ownership, so I have to just get on the server and AFK while I run D&D.
Rude.
I can come up with an impromptu conversation topic if you need one. I just need to know how risque
no.
you want it to be.
No,
Very.
I mean, it is my channel. It is, yeah, we're not gonna go there. not on main.
No, I just wanted to be funny.
No, I was going to say that it usually does end up that way. It is on my
Yeah.
channel.
He does have a praise and degrade bit claim
I do.
that we used against
Alright.
him on
You
the
do.
game.
The only times it's been
Alright,
used has
guys.
been sarcastically.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna screw around and ask you guys what you think the most fuckable food is.
The most fuckable food?
A Twinkie.
Well,
Yes.
the easiest one would be
That's
like
what
well, for like dudes, the first thing would be like a donut, just because it has a hole. But
Okay.
And if it doesn't, you can make one.
You can make
I
one.
see you,
there's
Cat, I
also
see you,
there's also
Cat.
the classic like make a hole in a watermelon and put it in the
So-
microwave.
So we're gonna go
No,
ahead.
no.
So I'm back. So we're not gonna continue with this topic of conversation. Instead,
Oh, damn.
Rats.
Instead, what we're gonna
Hey.
that's for the after show. That's for my Fansly stream after the game.
I wish you would
And
have
you
told
didn't
me
tell us?
earlier. I already heated up the watermelon.
I already mentioned.
Okay, so
This is what your channel has devolved to now.
if,
Just saying.
I mean,
Eat.
me doing sex work stuff started before my Twitch stream, so it was kind of an inevitability.
Yeah, we get you. $20 is $20.
Ew.
Just
So-
make sure not the Waffle House.
In between last
Yeah, no, Denny's
session
is-
and now, since you guys had been welcomed into the Order of the Witch Keepers, you all were given a couple of weeks of rest and some time to do things in your off time before your first actual job is even able to be started. They did have one tiny little thing for you guys to do, however. Just a little bit of homework, a little bit of a project for you all to work on before, your first official assignment.
Yeah.
They handed out shovels and told each of you to find a place where you'd like to rest and dig your own grave. Because
I knew it.
where you're going and the kind of work that this is, it's something that you're unlikely to come back from. Well, it's something that you're not likely to reach retirement age doing.
All right, I'm rolling.
I-
I'll roll an athletics check to dig a hole.
So, in your time between games, what did you guys do? What kind of hobbies did you guys have? Did you want to go and talk to anybody? Want to investigate anything?
All right. Sorry if I go first.
Go for it.
You go.
All
You
right.
go, goat man.
So I'll start with the serious stuff and I'll end on the funny stuff. All right.
Okay.
Oh no.
First thing, I want to see if I can find a magical shop that might have that item I was asking about before and see like what the price could be.
Remind me what item?
It was the all-purpose pool, I believe is what it's called.
All-purpose tool. Let me look it up.
By the way, we did also get
yeah.
that whetstone the other day. The
Yeah,
other
so you
Plus
did-
session.
one all-purpose.
You did find the fancy whetstone.
Yeah, I just don't know if that got added.
Yeah.
That's what Twisted is asking about in the Roll20 chat.
I
So
have not added it yet.
There's also the axe because I'm not proficient.
so
That I was gonna
Are
let
any
y'all
of us?
fight over.
Well, I guess I technically am because fighter, but
Fighter, yeah.
in,
I guess Beetle would also be fighter.
in Frostford, Frostford is a very kind of craftsman-oriented city. Like there's a lot of handymen, like carpentry, masonry, things like that.
Yeah.
So an all-purpose tool is not difficult to find. However, it is likely outside of your immediate
Oh, yeah.
budget at 750 gold.
That's
Just
not
a
too
smidgen.
bad. It's not too bad. Okay. The next one was because I did that in your other game. is there a manual to craft greater healing? If the
What?
one would be available. I know that one's also past my current.
Yes, it 100% is.
I know that
but-
one is first.
What we could do here, go ahead and roll me a d20, and we're going to see if you can find it. Because that is very much out of your current ballpark, but you might be able
Yeah,
to
I think
track
that was
one
like
down.
I think we had like what 1,500 or some shit like that. It's like I know it was a K at least.
Yeah. So you are currently unable to find it.
Little bio. You said the all-purpose was 750, right?
750.
For the plus. Next, I want to try to get some alchemist supplies.
Alchemist supplies, like, what are you looking for?
So I can craft just potions of heat.
Gotcha. Let's see. Frostford is a little bit harder to get stuff in for that than somewhere like Miram or Goldcrest, where they like pretty regularly grow. So instead
Can we move our
of
tokens back to Frostford, by the way?
yeah, you guys can if you would like to. I'll move you right there.
Might as well just have it be consistent.
Is it?
Yeah. Instead of the usual 25 gold for a 50 gold potion, it's going to be about 35 gold for a 50 gold potion.
Alright. Adding another thing on my sheet.
Yeah. They don't do a
Alright.
ton of growing here in Frostford.
Oh, I'll get enough to make. You said 30?
35.
35. Okay. How much would that be? I'll get 3 of them.
Okay. You get enough to brew 3
Five.
potions, and you can definitely brew those 3 potions in that time.
Alright. And then I'll grab 2 1-pound of just basic alchemy crafting supplies. Basically, they're 50 gold each.
There you go. So that would bring you down to 10 gold. You
Yep.
have spent your entire payday, technically living paycheck to paycheck. That's amazing.
Out of that supplies, I'll just make 2. I'll make 1 acid, 1 alchemy fire.
Okay.
3 potions. So I have 5. Then for the more funny part, fuck, there's not. They wouldn't. Where was the more herb? Oh yeah, wasn't there like an herb guy in Grozia, right?
Not that Nekos.
Yeah,
knows
I
about.
wouldn't know that. Yeah, but you.
Watson,
So
his name is Herb.
no.
Herb
So
the herb
Goldcrest and Mir was known for more growing shit. You said right?
Miram tends to come across like a lot of natural stuff because they are based on like a huge forest. And some of the more expensive things they tend to start growing. Goldcrest, being nestled between 2 rivers, is like a fantastic place to grow. They supply a lot of the food in a sparrow.
All right. Since it's a 4-day travel, I'm gonna see about if I can make my grave over by Mir with if I can find like mahogany and some other like natural herbs there.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so if Nekos is killed and his body is able to be recovered, then he will be found, or he will be buried near Mira.
I'll be one with the shrooms, man, and that'll be all.
Okay. There is an actual mushroom forest north of that. It's the little purple place. There used to be a dragon living there.
Oh yeah, there
But-
used to be.
But
That's a
even
bit
after
far.
even after the dragon died, the mushroom forest is still there. So
If you
there-
let me put myself there, I would, but that's a
Right.
little far.
Well, all right. Then you can take a little trek out there. Roll me a d20.
D20. Any bonuses or anything?
No, this is just to see if you meet somebody in your travels. No, you don't meet them.
Rocks fall, Nekos dies.
1 second. Do I have it? No, I don't have that yet.
Nekos
He
doesn't
meets
meet
a
the
mirror
flag.
version of himself. Instead of making peace pipes, he makes pipe bombs.
Yep.
No, that's what I did. That's what Alchemist Fire is.
Hey.
No, it's not.
It basically
Alchem-
is.
No, Alchemist's Fire
is-
is a
it is a-
Molotov cocktail. It is not a pipe bomb.
I'll make it look like a pipe bomb.
Then it won't be Alchemist's Fire.
It'll still be
Not-
Alchemist Fire.
He goes to like a blacksmith, blows glass into the shape of a, of a fucking pipe bomb, fills it up.
That's fucking great.
Okay.
I think at that point it'd be more akin to a grenade.
All right. That'll be
Yeah.
my turn then. To be fair, like any bombs are usually fire damage anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay. So, would anybody else like to do anything during their downtime?
I think Noct would mostly just kind of like shop around. We're gonna see if we can try to grab a couple of hand crossbows while we're here.
Yeah.
By the way,
Um,
remember to heal.
Yep, because you've got a couple weeks between missions, so you guys should be fully
Yeah.
topped up.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
still
yeah.
at 15, so
Um,
Oh no, it's fine. Thank you.
just grabby handsing. Why is Beetle still at 28?
I don't know.
because Beetle is weak.
Um,
I thought that was
Beetle
low.
never leveled up.
So the thing is, there's been a lot of issues with health bars in pretty much every game I run. There's something going on with Roll20 and HP lately. So Beetle,
Yeah.
Maybe it was because I updated mine immediately after. Because
no, because it's been happening in other games that I run as
Yeah.
well.
Not just his games, just other.
well, yeah,
Like, I
I updated
had-
mine
'cause I
immediately
just-
after the session, so that might be
Because
why.
I just updated on my character sheet and it's not showing up on the HP bar at all.
Yeah.
It's sometimes what happens. The token gets unseen character sheet with values. So to keep the old values, but not the new value.
Yeah.
Like on Wednesday, I had people with like their level 3 HP and they're up to level
Yeah.
6 right now.
Yeah.
I
dude,
looked
like,
at I looked at Gil.
Stupid.
I'm like, why the hell are you at 20?
Yep.
Well, I'm at like 70 something.
Like Gil's not beefy, but he's not that low either.
He shouldn't be that squishy. He's still an artificer with a D8.
But so
Right.
Noct, you were looking for a couple of hand crossbows?
Yeah, I was gonna go for the pair, see if we can duel it out later on in life. Who knows? They'll become useful someday, right?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
just normal hand crossbows. Let me find it.
Yeah, we're not looking for anything like super fancy right now. I'm not looking for anything super fancy. Just something that'll do the job.
For a couple of regular hand crossbows, it would be a total of 150 gold. They're 75 gold apiece.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. And they will be ready for you by the time that your next mission rolls around.
Perfect. And then I think Noct was going to like plant his grave near the shifting bog because that's kind of where he was raised at, or not really raised, but like retrained and all that fun stuff. So it'll be closer to the shifting bog area. So he'll go dig his grave out that way.
Okay. So, who next?
Oh.
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I do a history check to kind of remember what you've told me about like the frog people and then like the shifting bog?
Yeah,
Oh
totally.
my god.
Alright.
Let me see.
I don't think you're going to be happy about it.
Damn it!
Well, you might
It's
be
fine.
happy
He's
now.
not smart enough to remember anyway.
All I
Um,
remember is the one that I met. I'm pulling up the
So-
locket I have of him.
So, you remember hearing that grungs used to live in the shifting bog, and then something bad happened. And now there aren't many frogs anymore.
No.
And that's about it.
You know what? I'm gonna. I want to go to town hall. I want to see if they'll let me make a little. If they'll allow me to do a small project of just making a little shrine to Grung.
Okay. Make,
I just want it. I just want it.
make me a persuasion check.
I was about to say.
Damn it.
So, real quick before I forget, did you level up, Beetle? Because your HP is very low.
I should have. Let me see.
You're a fighter and you have the lowest HP in the party.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
little
also
concerning.
Fighter,
Let me
I'm also a
see.
fighter. So your HP should be somewhere close to mine.
Yeah,
Let me-
so if you're still
me
showing
upper
level 3,
phase.
yeah.
So what you
That
should...
might just be a visual glitch.
Yeah.
No, I looked at his sheet.
Oh yeah. Then yeah.
Oh, he didn't actually level up.
Well, he's set
Oh.
to level 4, but I don't know if he rolled HP.
Does he have anything else from level 4?
I'm opening it back up.
let
He
me
does.
check.
So I think that
I
you just didn't roll HP. So just click on the button that says hit dice underneath your current hit points. Or if you would like to take the average, which for you would be 6 plus con.
I'll just do hit dice.
So reroll ones.
I'll
Re-
just do hit dice, he says.
You reroll ones, or you accept your fate and you take average.
Average -1, right?
No, in this one it's just average.
Oh, is it just average?
Yeah.
I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
Would
Roll
luck
it
be in your
again.
favor?
Oh, you
that's
got
better.
yeah, that's a lot better.
You
Just
got average plus 1. So your
Yep.
max HP is 38. But with your persuasion of 8, as you head out to the city hall in Frostford, you are met by a kind of shorter, like, you can't really tell at first if it's a dwarf or a halfling. Like a very thin dwarf or like a beefy halfling, but they kind of just shake their head. With the growing tension with the shifting bog, I don't think that we should allow you to press their buttons by building a shrine to people that they have attempted to eradicate. Your request is denied.
Oof.
I'm just kind of, you can't see it through the mask, but I'm very saddened. And I just walk away. I go to the nearest taverns just so I can have a nice meal.
While
Okay.
crying.
Okay.
I'm pulling
Crying through the
out
mask.
the locket that I have of like a picture of Grung in there and then another picture of me.
The
So-
fucking Wolverine meme.
So Grung is the race. The character's name was Glug.
Glug, that's who. Okay, yeah. I pull out the picture with Glug in it and I just pat it down, just like very lovingly, just like I miss him.
Alright, so Beal goes sorrow
Where-
drinking.
Where would Beetle like to be buried if he dies?
Let me see.
Cremated him and send his body to Glug.
Yeah, send the urn to Glug.
Oh my
Honestly,
god.
Honestly, dude, if you want to be a present for Glug, don't incinerate the body. He's
Don't
a
incinerate
necromancer.
yourself. He's a necromancer.
He's a necromancer.
All right, yes. You know, just like, just one day
Oh.
ship it to Glug. Just one day
him.
ship my body to Glug.
Just embalm him and then send
Just give
the
me,
body
just
over.
get like, I'm gonna go write a note out just to be like to friend.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
both
write him a
don't
letter.
want you to die, and I want you to die now.
that's going
I
to
hope
be
you know this.
That's going to be so funny if Beetle does die, and one day in the Wednesday campaign, Glug just receives a corpse from someone he doesn't remember.
No, history check him.
Congratulations,
That's all you gotta
Beetle. You've
do.
incentivized your own death.
I put it out in the universe. It's gonna be the funniest shit. It's gonna be the funniest shit.
Oh my god.
So I believe we have left Sarai and Ashlyn. Which one of you would like to go first?
I can go next. My stuff's not going to be too involved.
Okay.
Sarai's probably just going to train as well as Does the who do we work for again? I forgot.
The Order of the Witch Keepers.
Yeah, do they have like an armory or something?
They
Like
do.
where they keep all So like where they keep all
Ooh,
weapons.
Anyone else hearing that?
Static.
yeah, I don't know what that
Yeah, I
is.
heard that. Okay, that
Yeah,
wasn't
I
just
heard
me,
it
that was
too.
weird.
Well, that's gone now.
All right.
I got scared that my headset was dying for a second there.
Yeah, I was worried too.
All
Yeah.
right. So
I was like, Glug, I'll be with you
Sarai-
soon.
Sarai's gonna scour the armory just to see if there's anything interesting in there.
Yeah, totally.
Can I roll for investigation?
Well, so the armory here is basically there's going to be a few things here for you, and then they're going to grow
Yeah.
as you guys explore more places. It isn't going to be. Looks like the static is coming from Savvy's mic.
Oh, I'll fix it.
Okay.
The armory is basically going to grow over time, but right now they have a selection of basically some normal like +1 weapons, some vicious weapons, +1 spell casting focuses, just some basic magic items that they would supply to their people in the field.
And all of this is readily accessible, so I don't have to like roll for anything.
You don't have to roll anything, but you will have to pay for it.
All right. How much would a +1 cost?
A +1 weapon is 1,000 gold.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
A vicious weapon, which whenever you roll a crit with a vicious weapon, it doubles the crit damage, like it adds an extra damage die, is 500 gold.
Yeah. I don't have that much money anyway. I don't need a spellcasting focus for obvious reasons. I guess could I look in the back? Could I look in their storage and see if there's just like random stuff that they forgot to file or like random junk that might be useful?
Let's see. Why don't you go ahead and roll me? Let me open up my silly sheet here. That's the wrong silly sheet. Oh, right, that one's in my Google Drive.
Like maybe God's just hiding in a box somewhere. I don't know.
So true. I would be too.
It's God in a box.
Yeah. What if I find God in a box?
What if it's like a Jack in the Box, but it's just like the moment it comes out, it just smites you?
What if I just find Garfield, but he's God?
Where is...
Godfield?
Godfield.
I zoned out for 2 seconds. Please stop.
You should stop zoning out, good sir.
Well, I'm looking for...
Believe it or not,
those.
I'm not the first. Believe it or not, Godfield is not a thing I made up.
No, I'm aware.
Oh, no, it's not.
I've been down that
The
rabbit hole.
Lumpy Touch videos.
That rabbit hole.
There's not much else to call it. I have a thing here. I'm trying to find what page it's on. There we go. Okay, so why don't you roll me a d20, or no, roll me a perception check, and we'll see if you can spot anything in the back. that
Perception
might-
is even better. God damn it.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to have you roll on this table. Roll me a d100
Blop.
and tell me the result.
64.
64.
64.
You see one funky looking arrow that is kind of sticking out of a box in the back. It has kind of a purplish hue to it, and the tip seems to be only like half there. But it's not like half cut down the middle, like left and right. It's like the arrowhead starts, and then it stops, and then it's the tip of the arrow.
Can I make an Arcana check on it?
You can. It's going to be incredibly difficult.
All right. Is the DC higher than 21? I know like a crit's a thing, but I'm just curious.
You might be able to get an idea of what it does, depending on how high you roll, but you're not going to get specifics.
I might as well just do it then.
Let me think of how to describe this.
I want information.
Goatman can also identify whenever.
You do have identify?
Yep.
No, that works.
You're not entirely sure what it could be. It looks like it's kind of half sticking through something else, and it seems to be kind of ignoring it. Like, it's kind of... Part of the tip is, like, underneath a cloak, and it's just sticking through the cloak. You don't see any visible tear.
Interesting. Alright, I guess I'll just have her take the arrow then. There's only one.
Yeah, so the arrow is going to be 75 gold.
Fuck it, might as well. Sure.
Okay. And since you have a stoner goat,
Yeah.
I will just go ahead and give you the information because you can just track him down during the time. You have one phase arrow. This ethereal arrow passes through all matter except the intended target. You ignore all cover, including full cover, when making an attack with this arrow. This arrow can target a creature on the ethereal plane as if they were on the material plane, and vice versa. Once it hits a target, the arrow is no longer magical. So there's a target fleeing through a building, or like hiding behind a brick wall. Phase arrow. That wall doesn't matter.
Noted.
Walls are suggestion.
They're only suggestions, and I love these arrows out of character. These are lovely arrows, and I wish I had them more often.
These arrows are from a book that I don't know if you've seen before. Are you
Never know.
Are you familiar with Valda's Spire of Secrets?
Sort of.
Fun book.
I like to take some items from there. Some of them are a little bit silly, but some of them are fun.
I'm just gonna add
actually-
this to my inventory real quick.
Yeah, I did have a DM who gave me something similar to basically a phase arrow, and I was like, "Oh my god, I love this!"
The whole Voldo's book, I love. I probably would have went like the Alchemist or something from it, but I was like, let's just go with official stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else for Sarai?
Other than that, she'd most likely just be training.
Okay.
I don't know if I get any benefits from that. But
Not really. Not for just a couple of weeks.
alright.
Maybe if there's like further downtime, like, so the thing that causes you guys to be able to travel between planes, it happens every 2-ish months or so. So maybe
Gotcha.
like after you come back from this one and you've got 2 months, you might be able to train
Yeah.
something then.
Yeah, I guess like part-time it would be training, part-time it would just be like gathering information as to what they'll be doing, getting briefed and all that.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't know. You guys are the first ones who are being sent.
Gotcha.
They're
Yeah.
completely random.
We're literally guinea pigs.
Yes,
Yes.
God damn.
that's why.
Well, hooray for being guinea pigs!
Oh,
That's-
wait.
That is
isn't
why.
this-
That is why they told you to go and dig your own graves, to
Now
give
they
you
like-
to like put you in that headspace of, if I screw anything up here, I die.
Is this where? Okay, I think I know where we're going now. Where we enter this shit. Okay.
What do you mean?
I remember from campaign 1 where one of my favorite characters died from bullshit.
You mean Freya?
Freya, yeah, Freya died in the area that we're going to.
No,
No, it's not that place because
No.
that was a teleportation place.
no, it was not.
Okay.
That's something completely different. That
Completely different.
it is completely different.
I thought
Um,
that was okay.
I'm not
Anyway,
gonna
so
say
I-
anything about it because it might come back at some point. You guys never dealt with
Good.
it.
Okay, because I know it's in this town.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's
Sarai
okay.
just walks outside. Anyway, Sarai just walks in outside the camp, digs a hole in the ground, and sticks a sword in it. That's the grave.
Okay. Fantastic. Jaybird, the place where Freya
Or
died?
was it in Groza?
No, the place where Freya died was over here.
Sure.
Yeah, it was north of Goldcrest, between Goldcrest and Mirror.
Oh, this is where she got her eyes.
Yes. She got her eyes fighting in Mirror, or in Frostford.
Yeah, that's right. And if anytime she decides,
will.
nah, you're not royally, those eyes don't work anymore.
Yep.
Alright, should we move
so-
on to Savvy?
Ashlyn.
Is my static gone?
Yes, it is.
I don't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Good.
awesome.
Yeah, you go, you go, you go.
My grave is gonna be over by mom and pops.
Gotcha.
Above Shifting Bog.
Fantastic.
Everyone loves the mushroom place.
Sometimes you just want to go live in a swamp.
Sometimes
There ain't
you
nothing
wanna
wrong
go-
with the swamp.
Man, I miss
And-
Swamps are
blood.
great, man.
Is Ashlyn doing anything in her downtime?
In the armory, how much does a +1 club cost?
1,000 gold.
Jesus. Never mind. I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, if we don't need night vision, I can give one of y'all.
I have dark vision, I think, naturally.
Well,
so.
no, well, I mean, like myself, since I'm a satyr, I don't have dark vision. So one of my replicated
yeah.
items is goggles of night, and that's always on.
Yeah, that can be helpful.
Nice.
Plus, I have the mind sharpener for bless.
Anyway,
Okay.
We go to like the plains of fire. There's no point of night vision.
You don't know that. It could be dark fire.
It's fire.
You don't know
If it's-
how fire
it's
works there.
If there's smog or something, dark vision ain't gonna help.
Well, guess what? If everything's
What?
lit up because there's fire, how do you
Mhm.
know that it's right up? If it's all that you know.
It's
Ladies,
fire. It
ladies,
makes
you're both
light.
pretty.
Oh, thank you.
this is a
You're
scary
goddamn right I
conversation.
am.
Don't never again. I hate you. No. Bad. I'm gonna get a spray bottle.
Alright.
Good old
So-
sport.
Don't test
Your
me today.
your downtime comes to an end. Unless what was that?
Not
What the
apologetic.
hell?
Soundboard.
Oh,
Not
right.
apologetic.
Sounded like a soundboard.
I forgot I
Yep.
turned the soundboard on specifically because I like what my entrance thing is. Um,
I will not spam it. I will simply do it if I think it is funny.
Yeah, it'll get muted real quick if people spam it.
I am a good girl. I will not spam it.
So your downtime comes to an end, and each of you, wherever you have been staying, early in the morning, receive a knock at the door, with people dressed in the black and white of the Witch Keepers,
Thank you, Mark.
kind of walking up to your door, and with the woman who had taken you all in, like, as a teacher for that brief time, Bianca, just giving you all a couple of simple words. It's time.
Hi, Mom.
Are you winning, son? Once you've all been rounded up, there are about a dozen or so people in black and white robes wearing. You can hear the clank of their armor underneath the robes. Bianca, a mage who you don't really recognize. I just realized I didn't get a handout for him. He is a very thin man. He doesn't wear like typical robes like a wizard would. Instead, he looks almost more like an artificer. He looks like kind of half and half. The best image that I can give to put into your head is like Ral Zarek from Magic the Gathering. My fucking
Well,
boy.
damn.
I love that man.
Well, damn. All right.
And they kind of walk in silence to a place between Frostford and Goldcrest. You walk in the woods for some time, a few hours. By the time that you reach where you're headed, it's about 8 a.m. when you had started at about 4 in the morning.
Ah,
But you wouldn't know because the sun didn't rise.
well,
Your way is lit only by torches. And
it's because it's winter.
it's because of the long dark. The 48 hours of darkness
Oh.
followed by 48 hours of day.
Yeah.
Just like in the North Pole.
So true. You find that you are being led to what appears to be an old, dilapidated tavern on the side of the road. There are a couple of guards standing out front. While they aren't wearing the robes of the order, they do give a just quick nod and a quick salute, just slamming their fist against their chest, letting the people through. The inside of the inn is mostly ruined. It appears that this inn has not been in working order for a very long time. But the inn isn't why you're here. As they lead you down the stairs and through a trap door in the basement. Through that trapdoor, there appears to be a cave underneath this inn. And once you're inside there, the silence stops as you realize that things had been oddly quiet for quite some time, as a silent spell had been cast upon the group. Everyone kind of breathes a sigh of relief as the spell drops, and tensions seem to ease a little bit, but not by that much.
Can't silence me.
Bianca then
I'm too loud.
Bianca then addresses you all as the guards kind of stand by. This is your last chance to back out.
That's not an option.
I'm good to go, man.
Why would that ever be an option?
Because we don't
Soldier
know
never
what
desert.
you're going to find out.
Say Levy.
I don't understand that language. Very well. The gateway is through
What
the
manner of-
next room. It should be
What manner
opening
of tongue is
relatively
this?
soon. What was that?
What manner of tongue is this? French?
Oh,
That sounds like quitter talk.
Totally.
don't. That sounds like quitter talk. That's probably the best what's it called? The best
That's
like
the most
French.
Beetle thing I think that could have been said.
Well, it's probably the best
Yeah.
like French surrendering joke I've heard in a hot minute.
I love
Well,
doing it. It's funny.
damn.
All right. So
It's either surrendering or regicide. Those are the best French jokes.
Anywho.
let's not lose our heads here. The gateway is through the next room. Once you go through, if you don't come back before that portal closes, we're not sure that we'll be able to find you. We haven't sent anybody all the way through the portal, but here are a few tips from what we've seen. Once you walk through, it's usually some kind of a bridge. Do not, and I say this with the utmost seriousness, do not step off of the bridge. There may be things lurking outside of it. We've seen fog, we've seen darkness, we've seen flames, we've heard people calling out from it, people that we thought that we recognized. Don't listen. It's not real. But the damage that will happen to you if you step away is very real. We're still not sure what we're working with here. The science is sketchy at best, and the mage kind of looks like he takes a little bit of offense at that. Now, if anybody has any questions about how this is going to go, speak up now. Or do you need a brief reminder of what you're doing here? I know it's been a few weeks since we spoke.
If you could, please relay to us our mission.
Right now, we're just looking for reconnaissance. We want you to go through and see what you can find on the other side. If you find intelligent life, see what life is like over there. See if it's anything like what we have here. For God's sakes, don't go and attack whatever you see that isn't already trying to attack you. Try to be diplomatic. We're not looking to start some kind of a war, especially when we don't know if we're going to be running into these people again anytime soon.
So, in other words, only defend ourselves, don't attack. Got it.
Yes. And if you
And
see any strange materials while you're out there, try to bring them back, if you can, without getting in trouble. We've discovered
Understood.
a few strange materials here on Aspera, but we have reason to believe that there may be more waiting for us out there. We could make you something special if you bring enough back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. I would, if you're the praying sort, I'd get that done. The gate should be opening anytime now, somewhere between now and the next hour, if I had to take a guess.
Shirai just nods.
And then with that, she leads you through the next room, which is a large maze. The stone of the maze, spattered with blood. A lot of it looks very old, some of it a little bit more recent. The stench of death seems like there's been a lot of carnage down in this maze. You see symbols of a minotaur skull, which one of you might recognize. But I'm not going to say anything about that. Not going to call anybody out. As you make your way through the maze, there is a large stone wall that appears to have some kind of circles drawn around it on the ground as some kind of an altar. And there is also what appears to be a slot on the ground that is empty. As you all walk through this large room, Bianca kind of whistles and raises a hand. All right, soldiers. You know your positions. You know where you're meant to be. Get in place. We don't know if something's coming through this time or not. And the guards will go and stand around the circles that are drawn on the ground. Weapons not quite at the ready, but within arm's reach. If any of you have any last-minute preparations that you need to do or would like to question anybody here, now is the time.
Nope.
Stretching.
No.
I also stretch my arms and legs a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of limbering up.
There's a bit of a neck crack from Noct, but other than that, they're just waiting.
Fantastic.
You said neck crack, right?
Yes.
Okay, I heard something else.
You know what? I
Just-
partially question what you hear.
Just go
That's fair.
and just go and kick somebody in the dick randomly.
Yeah, I heard nut crack.
So
Yeah, I crack my nuts.
after about
Oh my god.
after about a
I turn
half
my
an
head and
hour,
cough, audible crack.
after about a half an hour of waiting, the room begins to kind of hum to life. And sparks begin to appear periodically on that large stone wall. They start from white, then a blue, then purple. Then it finally settles on silver and it begins to grow, stretching out into a about 10 by 10 circle. A gateway. A hole in the wall, sparkling along the edges. All of the guards with their weapons raised and pointed at the gate. Bianca kind of looks back to you all. All right, looks like you're up. Doesn't seem like anything's coming through on our end.
Okay. Let's get going, y'all.
Let's go.
No
Strike gives
time
a
like
nod
the
and just
present.
Strike gives a nod to everybody and just starts walking and walks towards the portal.
Okay. A small group of the guards, about 3 or 4 of them, follow you in, just kind of keeping an eye out on things, escorting you about halfway. And then one of them kind of reaches out and pats one of you on the back and just, you come back now. And they break off and head back to the chamber from before. The bridge that you were walking on appears to be made out of cobblestones. There are some small cracks where light and wind kind of blow through from the bottom. And all around you is a silverish gray mist. And as you're walking across, I would like everybody to make me some perception checks.
Da 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 da.
You guys are not rolling good today.
Said perception, yeah?
Perception.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
Sarai.
what was that about? Huh?
What was that?
Bro.
What was that?
Ah!
Oh no, poor Beetle. Oh, there's
Okay.
that second crit. Let's
You
go.
don't have to worry about
Cat
perception.
currently eating his
I-
tongue right now.
I was talking shit. I was talking shit. You guys got me. You guys got me.
Now you can talk shit about Beetle, that's fine, but
Those of you who very obviously passed, you don't see anything. Those of you that failed,
uh-oh.
Nekos, you hear from in the mist a loved one.
Oh, wait, now I'm thinking about it, DM. Was this a magical effect?
Yes and no. It's kind of a hard thing to decide because on one hand it's very supernatural, but on the
Mhm.
other hand it's not like something that is being conjured. It is another
Okay.
place.
I have another thing. It's not a saving throw, is the thing.
Oh, that's true. True.
Yep. True.
So that point is technically moot, I
Yeah.
will
Fair
say.
enough.
But what's up with Nekos' family?
Nekos is one of 8 children. He is the black sheep, for the lack of better words. His family, like, I wouldn't say he's like wild folkish, but his family mostly live like in more of the wooded area. It's very naturey based, you know, very satyr like. More, I mean, not satyr like. He's like the very fey like. I guess would be the best words I could say.
Yeah, so being the black sheep of the family, it kind of takes you by surprise when you hear coming from the mist the voice of Nekos' father. Just, knew you had it in you, son. That's my boy.
My dad would never say that.
Come on, come give your old man a hug.
Oh no.
Go to Philip, not me, man.
That's how I know you're bullshit. My
Yeah,
dad's never hugged me.
my dad's an asshole, man. Like, if it was Ma, sure, but not dad.
Damn.
Like, I'm like, he like didn't like me being good with my hands like I am, man.
Hey, yo.
Ayo.
Listen,
So,
I'm proficient in so many tools.
Yeah?
having you call it out, you see the face of something in the mist kind of staring at you. You can make another perception check if you would like to try to make out what it is.
20.
Yeah. So you see a face, but you don't recognize any details of the face. You see 2 red holes where you would assume that eyes normally are. And then another red hole where you would assume a mouth is, but it's kind of off center.
Turn into a creepy pasta.
Gnarly.
It's Gygus.
So you see that its skin is kind of red and flayed. And instead of like normal-ish limbs, what it has is 2 elongated bones for arms that are sharpened to a point. And as you call it out, it kind of like slinks back into the darkness or into the mist.
Metal.
Beetle,
Yep.
while you are walking, you hear the voice of someone from your old team from before you were here, calling out to you and begging you for help. Sounds like, I can't remember exactly the details of what you had been fighting before you were sent here, but whatever it is, it's killing them.
Oh damn.
Purify Matara Khan.
Anything specific that they say?
Ow, they're killing me.
Yes. You hear her call out, "Come on, hero, where are you?"
I try to reach out initially, but I'm remembering what I was told before entering the portal, where it's just like it's not real, and I'm trying to reassure myself of that.
Yeah, and you see, for a brief moment, because you had attempted to start reaching out, one of the same kind of creature that Nekos had seen kind of beginning to lunge for you. And it stops a few feet away as you back up back onto the bridge.
If it was Glug, he would have dived in.
So true, dude.
Dude,
Absolutely.
you should have said Glug. I would have died immediately. My body would have been sent to him.
You knew Glug for like 20 minutes.
It's literally the meme.
Oh my god.
I've known them for 5 minutes, but anything happened to them.
Full
Just kill
disclosure-
myself and everybody here.
Oh my god.
disclosure, I was fully prepared to shoot Beetle if he so much as tried to get off this bridge.
Kills him before they can.
I look at my Glug locket. It's not real.
Oh my god.
A
Oh
fucking
my
Spider-Man
fucking God.
meme.
They're gonna die when they hear about this shit.
Oh
Dude,
my
how
god.
he is.
Fucking
Alright.
Glug.
I'm never gonna
Um,
forget about Glug. Never.
As you reach
Shall
the
we?
end of the bridge, the wind is picking up and it is getting significantly stronger. You see through the hole what appears to be
Wow.
clouds. And you step through.
Walkies.
Oh, the wonkies.
This is the sight that you see.
Nice.
from
Yo,
Rick-
that's sick.
No.
Hey, yo.
You see what appears to be a castle built onto a step on the side of a mountain.
That's sick, yo.
It is a spiraling city rising up into a massive spire that reaches towards the sky. And you can see in the distance surrounding this mountain 5 other spires like it. You are standing on the side of a mountain. There is some pretty clear like pathways to walk and some guardrails, although they are old and dilapidated. And as you turn around, you see that the gateway that you had walked through is just built into the side of this mountain here on a much smaller stone wall, a much smaller portal. Small enough that going back through, most of you would probably have to duck. Looking around, you see creatures flying through the valleys here. But the weird part is, aside from the spires of the other, you would assume other castles in the distance, and this one here, you don't see any kind of buildings at all. It is just mountains and valleys that go on for as far as the eye can see. Just devoid of life, aside from the occasional like flying animal that you can see in the distance. Some griffins, manticores. You see something that definitely does stand out. Dragonflies are very common, especially around the Shifting Bog. They have some that are like about the size of a cat, but
Oh God.
you see
Yeah, that sounds
dragonflies the size of horses.
Oh
I
God!
want,
God.
I want one. I want one.
Beetle, have you
my
seen a
fucking
dragonfly's
God.
face up close?
It's creepy, man.
Now imagine one of those barreling at you at 45 miles per hour.
No, thank you.
Um,
I'm good.
Unfortunately, this will be all like theater of the mind, because there are no like actual maps for this place.
Kill.
Okay.
But you guys are free to do as you wish.
So we have 2 days until the portal disappears, right?
You have 4 days.
4 days.
4 days, right? Okay.
All right, guys, hear me out. Giant dragonfly. Make it my steed.
You've got to be joking.
Well, we can't really fit through that hole, man. Well, I can barely squeeze in it myself.
Okay, but we can make it my steed for the time being.
Then you gotta grow attached to it like you did that glug thing.
Glug
God, I miss
thing?
Glug.
That's so mean.
Look, Nock don't care. They don't care. They were not interested in glug.
Why? Might be good to go towards that castle.
See if there's anything there. I mean, I've been
Who
my
knows? Since they're the
best
size
bet.
of horses, they might ride them. First,
It is.
We should at least scout. We should at least scout out the surrounding area. It might not be safe around here.
That's fair. I also would
How
like to go
about-
see if there's any place that we can like mine ore or anything. I want to bring something back to get inspected.
Let us have some of us remain here and set up a perimeter around the portal home, and the rest of us will scout out the area.
I'd be more than fine with the scouting. That's kind of my thing.
My perception is 5, so it might be good if I did too.
Yeah, definitely. You both can try to make perception checks if you'd like.
Sure.
can I do
All
like
right.
a more in-depth like investigation as well?
Does anybody
Yeah,
else
are you
wanna do a
looking
perception
like...
check?
So investigation would be more like the general area around you?
Yeah.
My interpretation was always investigation was that you were actively trying to look for and find something. Perception is just seeing what's around you.
Yeah. But you guys are at a pretty far distance. You're not really going to be able to investigate anything from here.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So I'm just gonna roll perception real quick.
Seam.
Me too.
Ah,
God.
there it is. See, this is where all my bad luck comes in today.
I've just had nothing but bad luck.
I mean, that's just normal for you, and that's just what we expect of you.
Ashlyn,
I raised a good point.
What was it?
you see that there are things attacking the city. There are things flying around. Looking a little bit closer, it appears to be a dragon of some kind. Like a few smaller dragons. You see a white dragon, a red dragon, and a green dragon. The oldest of which would be considered a young dragon.
There's dragons over there, kind of attacking that city over there, that area. That we were gonna go talk to people.
Well, that's not very good.
At the very least, it'd be good to get a closer look, just in case they notice us eventually.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let's at least then go ahead and get a closer look. Like Bianca said, don't attack anything. If they attack us, free game. But don't try to attack shit.
It would probably be smarter to hide against a dragon of that size anyway, but we'll see what happens.
Onward then.
No, okay. And real quick, Jaybird, did you want to roll an investigation to see if you could find any like ore or anything?
Yeah, I can do like ore looking or herb looking, just kind of that type of stuff.
No, okay.
Yeah, 17.
So
Pretty good.
you don't see anywhere nearby that looks like it would be like a mining area. You do see on like a rock, like a rocky wall, a little bit like below you guys. You would have to try to like climb down, and that's getting a little bit risky. What appears to be kind of a silverish looking metal, except it seems to be like a lot brighter, like a lot more brilliant silver.
All right. Well, there's something shiny down there, but we can look at that later, man.
Yeah, it's probably like a good 20, 30 feet down the cliffside.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. You said something shiny?
Yeah, there's
like
kind
some
of a
ores down, man.
there's kind of a
Or
bright
some
silver.
shiny rock, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bright silvery metal that's probably about 20, 30 feet down below where you currently are. You would have to step like over the edge and climb down, which if you fall from that height, you're not making it.
Unless you know Featherfall.
If one of us is going down there, we need at least rope tied to them and then something to either hold them down, or the rest of us are going to have to hold on to that rope so that way we can pull them back up.
Nikos, how strong are you?
10. I am average. Like,
That's in character. He just says 10.
I said about from 1 to 20, about 10, man.
Well, technically, it'd be from 3 to 20.
Well, you
Yeah.
could still go below that.
Yeah, like you can be like
You would
real sick or
probably just be
something, you know?
cripplingly. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still an
Anyway,
option.
I will dive back into character now.
I also totally
If we
forgot
send
that I
somebody
have
down
pass
there,
without
we
a trace. By the way,
Oh, we do.
Nice.
if we need it.
If anybody goes down there, it should be someone who weighs the least, so it's easier to pull them back up.
Well, that's not me. I weigh like 230 pounds.
Well, Beetle's in full armor, so that's probably a no-go as well.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can just volunteer myself if I need to.
You are probably the lightest person here, I will admit.
Also, like, if we just wait like a night or so, we can do this later. I can use Featherfall with some rest.
It'd probably be best if we just wait for that. We do have a bit of time, at least.
To you all, I'm up for either.
Should we go check out that town that's getting attacked though?
Yeah.
Let's be back on our merry way then. We'll have to at least make some form of marking here. And Noct is just gonna make a kind of like just a little mark in the dirt, like kind of like an X with a dagger, just to kind of at least mark the area where they were at. So that way they can remember it later when they come back.
Yeah.
Oh, champ.
We're not bringing PogChamp into this. No.
No, I guess you are my little PogChamp.
You know. Especially you know.
Alright, so, you guys mark where you had seen the silver, like the gleaming metal, and you are free to continue to explore. Did you want to head towards the town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The journey from where you are towards the town, since it is kind of like carved out paths, you see a few of them kind of along the different valleys. And there's a few like intersections where different paths meet up. The journey only takes you around, I'd say like an hour and a half, 2 hours. By the
Okay.
time that you get there, you haven't seen the dragons for a little while. But as you get closer, there's now a different threat attacking the city.
Oh, no.
Dragonflies.
You see 3 manticores.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And you're going to move over to a battle map.
Oh.
Just so that way I can kind of set the scene a little bit.
Oh, at least change the parchment from normal.
Yeah, I just Googled parchment because I lost the other one that I had saved.
Know what? That works.
I was trying to give you credit for trying something different, but nope.
Nope.
So the manticores are
Nope.
attacking the town, or are they attacking us?
The manticores are attacking the town. And you see people in armor fighting them. But the thing about it is, they don't seem like they have ranged weapons. They...
Oh, so those guys don't have.
Ooh.
Oh, these guys are. Oh, you're about to be very happy, Kiara.
Oh. Oh boy. Alright.
There's about 3 of
Is
them
that neuron activation I sense?
There's about 3 of them standing
fifty.
on the walls, and I'm going to just draw a quick outline of the walls. This is a very rough idea, just to give you some kind of an idea. And then you guys are down closer to like the bottom, kind of in the middle.
Kirsch.
Yeah.
All right. Can I make the argument that since they're focused on the town, we could roll to try to get surprise?
Give me one moment here. Ashlyn, a little bit more over to the right, please.
More
Is
to
this
the right.
here? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's the left. And I said Ashlyn. That
Ashley needs to be with us.
that kind of brownish there is the cliffside.
Oh,
Don't go over that.
don't go over that.
Yeah.
You will fall, and then you will splat.
No go splat.
Not good.
Flat, not burr.
Go sploosh, don't go splat.
Once again,
You may arrive.
that's for the after screen.
Hey,
You may
Darkness.
derive any meaning from that as you wish.
Dream is
Just-
darkness, good sir.
There we go. Whoopsie. I will bring up the token once again because I don't know if the stream saw it.
No, stream is still black.
Yeah, stream is
Oh, wait, there it
black.
goes. There it goes.
Yeah, it takes it a second to catch up.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
It takes a hot girl second.
So
It does take a hot girl second.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative. These manticores are all
I
about.
can't see my token on the board, actually. Do I need
Drag.
to just drag it on myself?
Yeah, drag yourself on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say they with the beetle.
And then we are also missing a beetle.
Bladle.
Let me see. Uh,
Let me roll
how
my
do I
initiative.
do this again?
Click and drag
Grab,
on your
go to
name.
characters, and then grab your character token and drag it onto the board.
I was hoping you would go get a little higher,
God damn
Nox.
it.
Oh,
It
you
is
poor
what it
thing.
is.
Then let's see.
Oh
Initiative?
yeah. I was gonna ask if we could roll for surprise,
Yes, you can.
like
Uh,
just a stealth roll or something.
Yeah. You guys can go ahead and roll stealth. If Ashlyn would like to cast Pass Without Trace, then that will also apply to it.
Sweet.
I have disadvantage,
Cool.
just so you know, DM.
I'm
Or
on
11.
I believe it's
So
versus
add
their
10 to
path.
that.
21.
Violent
Yes.
beetle.
Damn.
I trip and fall. The metal of the clanging of my
30
armor gives us away.
Damn. What's with
Thing
the
is,
crit?
thing is, you have disadvantage as well because of your armor. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
I mean,
that-
either way, that's a natural one, dude.
No
matter what I do, I'm
have to roll
fucked.
again and then take the lower roll.
Yeah.
Well, as if you're in. Yeah.
I roll a 0.
Well, it just depends on like what armor are you wearing.
Believe it was chainmail, if I remember correctly.
You know, most medium armors and all heavy armors that way.
Yeah, they would roll disadvantage for stealth.
Yeah. What is Sarai wearing?
I believe it's just leather armor, so I
Leather
would
armor
have
is
normal.
Very
normal.
cool. Yeah, leather armor is really good for sneaking since it's made out of hide.
I get it
So-
because you can hide in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Eh.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a funny joke.
Funny joke.
I just noticed something. Beetle, did you change your HP on your actual sheet, or did you? You didn't change your max. You only changed your current. But your token still didn't update.
Tried deleting a token and oh, it's only 38 now.
Yeah, I'm fixing it.
I need
I did
to
fix
fix
that.
this.
Also, is Ashling's HP correct as well?
Mine's 35.
Yeah, it's showing 24.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
I see
it's showing
24 on
24.
the
I'll
thing.
I'll fix him real quick.
For some reason, my
Mm.
dexterity was 20, so I had to tick it down 1 to 19
I-
because that's what it actually should be.
31.
All of
One
my
thing
rolls
is-
have been such ass today.
What these guys are, the Griffin made a subclass. Is basically what I'm pretty sure what these guys are about to do. And it's been on my list to play for a long time, and I'm so jealous of another game character because they're doing it.
So, for your sneak round or your surprise round, you guys are approaching relatively quietly. It's going very well. The manticores and the soldiers seem to mostly be focused on each other, not paying you any mind. Beetle, Beetle buddy, you kind
The
of
clapping up here.
stepped a little bit too close to the ledge there. Had a little bit of a panic moment as your foot slipped, and you kind of shouted, and the clanging of your armor as you rolled back over to safety. Their eyes are on you. Beetle does not get a surprise round. Everybody else will get a surprise round.
Oh,
Whoa.
shit. All right.
Oh, shit.
Just
Poor
because Beetle failed so bad and everybody else did really well.
I'm a distraction. I'm a distraction.
So,
Let me
the
just
first
remember what the rules
first
are
one
for
to
that
act,
quick.
I believe it's just you have a turn.
All right.
Nekos, you were the first to act.
Roger, Roger. So,
Roger, Roger.
action. I'm going to. Who all's known to have like range stuff? It's Noct, Ashling, and Sarai, right?
I believe so, yeah. Nock just grabbed a pair of hand crossbows, so if need
yeah.
be.
Okay, I'm going to use my once per day. Be blessed.
Oh.
Okay.
Which is part of the Fey touch.
Very cool.
All right. Yeah, that's
So
later.
who is this on?
It will be knocked, Ashling, and Sierra. Or CI. Ah, fuck.
Sarai.
So-
Syrup.
Sarai.
Oh, so it has the bless?
And,
Yes.
and Jemima.
Give me that bless.
Okay.
You blessed.
And-
And then I still have a bonus action, correct?
You do?
But
He
anyway, my
does.
Eldritch Cannon Star Blast closest.
Okay.
And will this be at advantage since it's a surprise?
Yes.
Ooh.
All right, 25.
Ouchie.
Very ouchy.
They are then also pushed 5 feet, I believe. I need to add that.
I would say push him over the cliff, but I think manticores can fly, so
Yeah, 5 feet.
Okay, thank you. Good to know.
All right. That's action, bonus action. Yeah, that's my turn.
do be his turn.
Aye. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to use my short bow on this one. That's meh. No.
Damn.
Wait, do I have advantage with? Okay.
Surprise round.
Still no. Roll a d4. That's a 1.
Jesus.
Bruh.
I'm fucking done.
Oh no.
All right. Well, I
I'm
guess their
gonna
AC is
shake my
14
fucking
then.
head.
I'll be right back. Keep going.
I swear.
All right.
Ah! Okay. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay.
Gun.
I'm actually going to give me 1 second. You know what? Yeah, that sounds about right. Because now I have 40 feet of movement. That sounds fine.
Yay.
So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go ahead and do a little poke at advantage. And because I have advantage, that means I have the good old sneakity sneak attack.
Yeah. Murder.
And yeah, we'll go ahead and use the hand crossbow. Yeah. All right, so that's a total of 14 damage. And then I could. I just don't get my my dex modifier to it, correct?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think sneak attack is only once per turn. Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet. So instead of it being 10 piercing, though, I believe knock off 5 points of that then. So it's only 5 damage. Cool. Okay. I already used my max movement.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a surprise round, I think.
Yeah, this is still surprise round, so I would still get mine. It can't take
Cool.
the action
Okay.
anyway when it's surprised, I'm pretty sure.
All right. That'll be my turn because I've used my action, my bonus action. I've used all of movement. We're good.
All right. I'm. I will pew pew. Longbow. Right? Yeah. Plus the D. Yeah, I gotta roll a D4.
You still have to roll again because of advantage, right?
That's also true. Crayfish, crayfish, crayfish.
Oh, the crit fish.
I am a fish. I'll take it. Lob. 8. Uh. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm done. I pew pewed. Oh, I forgot to add Gunner.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, did you point out their weapons while I was gone? Yeah, still hawks.
Ooh. I like me some glaives.
Okay.
Cool. Hey. No. One claw hits. Cool.
Full beans.
Okay.
Yep. I am just going to move closer. And that'll be it for that'll be it for my turn. It's like,
You
Can't
could
do
also
much when you
like
trip.
action dash, or you can dodge.
Yee.
hmm. Okay, yeah, I'll action
Um,
dash. Let's see.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, right to the right of it. Yep.
Perfect. All right then. And that basically uses up my action, or
Correct.
That
Yeah.
uses your
okay then.
action.
All right, cool.
You still have a bonus action, but I don't think you can really do anything with it anyway.
Yeah,
this early on,
no.
nothing.
Unless you have some kind of maneuver with Battle Master.
Nah, I'm good. And I'll just wait until next turn.
Okay.
I will move here, and as I'm moving, I'm going to do a. What's the range on this again? 120 feet. Okay. This
Right.
far one, I'm going to shoot a firebolt.
Get it. Pew
Pew, pew.
pew.
Firebolt
Yeah.
for 15.
Nice.
All right.
Damn.
I'll do a whopping 9 damage. Actually, impressive. And
That
then
is
he's
impressive.
also going to get a bonus action force bolt on for 14. All right. He will take a whopping 7 force damage and push 5 feet away. And that is my turn.
Well,
Now I check on my food.
I am going to on this one. I'm going to cast a moonbeam.
oh, get it,
Yeah.
get it. That is a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Oh,
Miserably, actually.
Damn.
I am going to also move here. And that's my turn.
You said it's since it's a large creature, even though it's kind of like 10 feet up, I could still hit it with a melee attack, correct? Cool. We're gonna pull out the rapier instead. So I'm dropping the hand crossbow for right now. I'm grabbing my rapier. And we gonna do some slashing with it. And since I have a lovely friend here with me within 5 feet of it, I still get sneak attack. Bonkus!
Damn.
Cool. As it dies, I'm gonna go ahead and
Nom
use
its
my
soul.
soul. Yep, I'm gonna nom its soul. So it's gonna go into. Let me see what I have currently set up right now. Currently, I have a soul in my rapier, one of my daggers, 2 of my vials, and 2 rings. So I'm gonna put that soul into my second dagger. And then bonus action. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? You know what? As my bonus action, because I think when I use one of my little teleportation thingies with one of my souls, I could teleport a number of feet equal to 10 plus 5 times my charisma modifier. My charisma modifier is a +4, so that's 20. I could go a total of 30 feet currently. I'm so close. Okay, so actually, you know what? How high are they with these guys? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to move 20 feet. And then as a bonus action, I am going to go ahead. Actually, hold on. Actually, I'm going to move 30 feet, I think. Let's just go another 10 feet that way. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to expend a soul in one of my rings to go ahead and teleport up there with my soul thief ability. Oh, hi, how's it going? My name is Not. No fears. I'm not going to hurt you or anything. Just here to help. And it just gives kind of like a little charming smile.
A lot of teeth in that smile.
Nah. If anything, I love to send out a little bit every once in a while. And that's my turn. Of course. Oh, they're all dwarves. Awesome.
What they're about to do is more hilarious. Thank you.
I'm excited.
I hope it's what I think
Alright.
it is. Now can fuck off. Good sound.
Yeah, no, all of us are absolutely in range of this thing.
All right. Miss. Miss. Miss.
Damn. Those. I'm sorry. Those are terrible.
And I goes, just throw up the middle finger. Just throw up the middle finger.
Wow.
Sheesh.
That's crazy.
If anything, she's our good luck and our bad luck charm.
Yeah, just throw me in the middle. Of you.
Shit. What a badass.
Oh my
What
god,
a
that's a fucking
badass.
badass!
I like these guys.
They're dragoons.
They beat
What
your
a
goose, bitches!
badass.
Hey, dragoon damage is dragoon damage. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
He's a shower, not a grower.
Thing is, this class can actually, that subclass of fighter can use the lances with
Yeah.
this.
They can use
Ah!
lances or they can use glaives. The basic stat block for just a basic Steelhawk soldier uses a glaive.
That's
Um,
awesome.
But yes, it lands on the creature's back and shanks it with a glaive. This manticore, they are intelligent creatures. They're not going to stand for that. It is going to fly and get flanking on the Steelhawk that is on the thing's back, thus putting it directly, pretty much almost standing on the platform here. With a bite and a yeah. What is your AC? You got a high AC.
Fighters usually do.
None of those hit. Sarai.
Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Step 1. Fuck you, I want advantage.
Yup.
And I also get 5 hit points, or temp HP. And second of all, I will pew pew the. Well, how close am I? I'll move here. I think it was this spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And pew pew this guy.
Okay.
with my longbow.
That is a hit.
Uh-huh. And then damage.
No, that was to the one on the left that's currently mounted, correct?
Yeah, that was to the one on the left. I already used my action. I already used my bonus action. I am done for now. What a badass.
I love it. That's awesome.
Dwarven
Can we keep,
torpedoes,
can
as
we
they
keep
say.
them?
Dwarven torpedoes. Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
Damn.
What a badass.
I love it.
Does it take any bludgeoning damage for that or no?
Oh. Oh.
I have clunged.
Jesus Christ.
Brick's alcohol and the unwillingness to die.
God
Is it
fucking
still alive?
damn. Oh, you can get there, Beetle.
I'm going
Yeah,
in.
you can.
I'm gonna
Get it.
rush my ass over there, pull out my long sword, two-handed strike it.
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, you do get it.
Yeah.
Okay. All
So
right.
do it again.
Beast.
It's
All
still
right.
25.
All right. Here we go.
Very nice. Oh, that's
Did it.
fantastic.
Now the last one.
Yep.
No, I'm good. I'm chilling with the dwarves right now.
All right, I'll move 30 feet up. And I'm just going to firebolt and then force ballista, the one that's remaining.
Mr. Ballista.
Doof.
And that's turn.
And that's what I was gonna do, was move it on top of it.
Get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yesums. That's still an 8, yeah.
I think it said action. Let me make sure.
Shut your ass.
Yeah, it's an action to move it.
Yeah, it's one of those weird ones.
Rip.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I think flaming sphere is a bonus. It does that.
You could do an offhand attack if you have like a light weapon or something.
That still requires you to
No,
do
I
the
only
attack
have my
action,
club.
not a spell.
Oh, okay.
So that's my turn.
All right. Well, first, Nox gonna yell out, "Well, you stole my idea!" And Nox gonna move up to the edge here, and then I'm gonna use a bonus action to expend the other soul in my other ring to go ahead and teleport on top of this manticore.
You stole my idea.
Yeah. Well, they stole my idea first, so I mean.
You did it with more style.
My idea.
Oh, shush. And so now I'm down to 5 souls, I believe. Yeah, I'm down to 5 souls now. And I'm going to stab down on it with a rapier. Since I have a buddy with me on top of this manticore, I have a sneak attack. Yeet! So that's 14 damage. Owie! How are you still alive? Oh, you son of a bitch. Let's see. Unfortunately, I've used my action. I've used my bonus action. I haven't used all of my movement technically, but you know what? You know
I
what?
think prone creatures can still take opportunity attacks, but
Oh,
it'd be
yeah.
a disadvantage anyway. So
Also, as a manticore, so do it out of spite.
Also, here's the other thing, though. It would be able to. I don't provoke opportunity attacks after I make a melee attack on
Oh,
it
yeah,
anyway.
fair enough.
Mobile.
yeah, right, mobile.
Mobile's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Yeah, so I mean, I am gonna go ahead and move back. So I only technically did like 15 feet. So I'm gonna move 35, 40. So I'll just move back here by Ashland's. Like, hey, Ashland, how's it going? Lovely day, isn't it?
It's beautiful out here.
Oh,
very
it's
nice.
gorgeous. I mean, that moonbeam is gorgeous.
It is. It just
Buddy,
makes
here, act as a human shield for
everything
me, will you?
sparkle.
Oh, that's true. Oh, one side thing. You'll never hear these dwarves say "toss me."
Throw me at him.
Barely dents the armor. And the Steelhawk will make a little slicey. No launch damage, but
Jesus.
13 slashing is more than enough to kill it.
Damn. I mean, I was hoping to kill it on my last turn, but you know.
The Steelhawk kind of got knocked back just a little bit from the just the weight of the claw, and kind of rebounds back in, does this cool little spin, and brings the glaive down from like the top right, just chops the creature's head off.
You know, I didn't think I'd be
And then-
turned on by a dwarf, but.
Beetle's like, same.
I'm clapping.
You can't tell me not to use my voices and then try to flirt with all my characters.
Not allowed.
I'm not flirting, I swear.
I didn't think I'd be turned on by a dwarf isn't flirting.
No, it's
Kiara?
not.
You don't act.
Hey, Kiara.
No,
It's not flirting
it's
if they don't
just
hear it.
yeah,
This,
it's not flirting. It's just an observation.
Yes.
That gift's for you, Kiara.
Wait, what gift? Hold on.
It's a doubt.
It's kind of just a realization for Kiara here.
Fuck off.
All right. So as the manticores fall, the Steelhawks kind of looking around, making sure there's no more immediate threats, and Beetle being the one who's like directly up there. This one kind of gives you like a little pat on the back. Come on, we gotta get you inside before something else shows up.
I mean, no,
It's
no,
not really up for discussion.
Just
all
do
right.
Your
what the plan
consent is-
says.
Your consent is not necessary. You're being detained. And
Oh,
they're going to kind of grab you guys and bring you back inside.
There's 3 of them.
don't
There's
argue with the
4
man.
of 'em.
Just do it.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
I just picture like an episode of Cops. They're like detaining me. I'm like on the floor.
no, they're
All
not
3 of them
like
are grabbing Beetle, and we're just following behind.
they're not like arresting you. They heard you.
Okay.
They heard you saying like no, but wait, and they're like no, you are. You're coming inside now, and they did like grab onto your wrists, but they aren't like dragging you.
They're like holding my hands. It's like I'm walking my kids to school.
Yep,
Before marriage?
yep. That's how you get
How lewd.
Garganant.
Hey, the rules
Damn.
are different here.
You're right. You don't know.
I heard about the Book of Grudges, but this is part of the Book of Lewd. Goddamn.
Sarai,
So-
don't
I almost
don't,
like
don't judge
spit
people
out
for
my-
their cultures.
Y'all made me almost like spit out my soda through multiple places, including my nose. No, thank you. I hate you all.
Damn,
It's fine.
I
We'll get it
guess-
next time.
No.
I'm very funny.
Aw. People are messaging me. Okay, no, I can ignore that for later. Yeah, so they are going to kind of bring you guys inside the large stone gates of the inner or the first layer of Heaven's Step. And they just kind of lead you in. And so you mind telling me what you're doing out there and what the fuck you are?
Well,
No
we were kind
offense,
of.
you're you look like a bug. You two are gray. You have like horns. And you're just
True,
tall.
man.
What's going
And
on
you're
here?
just
Well,
tall.
to be fair, man, I'm also gray.
Yeah. There's
To
a
be
lot
fair,
of,
is the gray referring to me or Nekos?
it's referring to so it was referring to
Not
Noct
I
and,
get, but
it was talking to Noct and
Noct.
Soraya. Or Sarai.
okay, because I was more purple, but I'm also kind of tall, so like,
Yeah.
True.
But
I think we're all kind of.
is it also reasonable to assume that these since these guys are dwarves, they're probably plastered right now?
I mean, it's a fair assumption. Just
The manticores were
dwarf
peaceful
forces
until
before,
the
that sounds
dwarves
about
started
right.
something in a bar.
from what you know of dwarves and Aspera, it's probably a safe assumption.
yeah.
There's a rumor
No,
going
dwarves-
around that water is actually poisonous to dwarves, and that's why they have to ferment it to make sure that it's safe.
That's
a-
funny.
That's
a-
actually really based.
I love it.
That's an old Dwarf Fortress joke for you.
I love it.
No, I get it. Trust me.
I love
get
it.
Mm.
Well,
no, not really from here, man.
no, not at all, really.
I see that.
Well,
Yes. We
How
appreciate your
explain-
help showing up when you did, but as you can see, we had it handled. Don't need to go putting yourself in danger like that.
well, I did. To be fair, us just being here is putting ourselves in. I guess you can call us like ambassadors in a way. Adventurers, travelers.
Travelers would be
I
the better
Yeah.
type.
Don't get many of those around here.
Yeah, just doing a bit of traveling. Really just kind of getting to know the new area.
Now I'm thinking about
It's
it.
the
Like,
same as the old area. Nothing's moved.
well,
We've
How is
come a
magic in
distance
this?
away.
Now I'm thinking about how into magic are you?
I don't have much patience for it, but some of the ones over at hold on, give me 1 second, because they have different steps which each have different things going on. Oh, those over at the True Brand, they do a little bit of the fancy magics. I just fight what comes my way.
Well, best to explain. We're from a different world altogether.
I'm going to need more booze.
I
I'm
have I
sorry.
have this if he wants some, and he just pulls out his pipe.
Oh my
Pull up these pipes.
god.
I'm gonna pull
Nikos,
out my
now is
wine
not
I
the
still
time.
have.
No, now is the perfect time.
Hold on. It's very clear that none of you are from around here. What do you mean? I keep going from like half like
What you
awkward
mean
Scottish to
from-
like Swedish.
Fair enough. But what
I-
do you
I
mean
would just
what's it
leave
with the
lean into
pipe, or
Scottish.
are you talking about where we're from?
Let's start with one and get to the other.
All right, which one you want to know first, man?
Where are you from, I guess?
All right,
We
so we're
don't know
from
of anywhere that... The only place we have any contact with is the other steps.
we are from. My brain's trying to remember the name of the fucking place.
History check, just history check.
Aspera, right?
It's-
Certain name where we're
Aspera,
Aspera,
yeah.
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 We're from a place called Aspera. We don't have what you call steps there. We went through a portal to get here.
You mean the one up the way?
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been told to stay away from that.
Fair enough. Like shit comes out of it and attacks people from our side.
Yeah.
First
What?
time, yeah, things do come out of it and just attack us on our side of the portal. We were sent to see what's on the other side of the portal, so that's why like we're like in possible danger in case like it closes and we're not gonna be able to go back home.
Well, then why are you still
Or
here?
Or if we die,
it's like what, we got like 2 or 3 days, right?
We got a few.
Before?
About 3 to 4.
Well,
So we're just here to
while
like
this is-
see research, man.
While this
Wow.
is happening, Sarai's just going to be kind of scouting the area surrounding the walls, just to make sure there's nothing else flying around
yeah,
towards them.
see, the thing is, walking around and, like, watching the skies just around the area that you're in, you realize that there are a lot of creatures that fly by. Not many of them seem hostile. A lot of them look like they could be if they wanted to.
Are attacks like the ones we just experienced common?
Aye, that's the third one today.
Yeah.
Oh, so I see you're used to this.
Happens every now and then.
Fair enough, man. You did some cool tricks though on that. I respect.
Yes,
Uh,
our old queen. She named us our Steelhawks, taught us how to fly.
Right on.
And personally love it.
And I guess for the second question, it's weed.
A weed,
Uh,
like what grows
It-
from between the rocks.
no, this one like mellows you out. It's like a medicine. It's like an herbal medicine.
think tobacco.
I don't think they know what tobacco is.
I don't know what that is either.
Sarai
ma-
just
here. I'll just show you. He just
No,
takes it in.
Sarai
Sorry,
He
grabs
takes a fat fucking
Pipe.
rip.
Sarai grabs
just rips
Nekos
his
by the
mouth.
horn and whispers to him, "You are not getting anyone else hooked on that substance."
you don't get hooked on it. It's not diff.
And we
It's
don't
not
know
like
how they're
I
going to
need
react. Keep it
I
off
can
of
stop
them.
anytime I want.
Oh my
Look,
god.
they said they needed a drink. I don't have a drink, so I was offering up some peaceful
I
herbage,
pulled out
man.
my wine.
Just
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You still have wine. You
now.
still have the wine. See, this is
do,
why
I
you're a
still have
wine.
my wine.
Well,
This is
fine.
why you're a wine mom.
Hmm.
Peace offering, peace offering, peace offering.
Well,
Peace
either way,
offering.
we're just here to check the place out, try to be friendly with you locals and stuff, man.
Well, we don't mind you staying. We got plenty of room, but don't be expecting any handouts. If you're staying, then you're gonna work.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Well, I'm pretty good with my hands, man. I have no problem with that.
Work builds character.
Say, I think we all got on the wrong foot. How about we head over to your your local tavern and we all just have a drink?
Oh, sorry.
I think we've all earned it.
And then they start worshiping Beetle as their god for suggesting that.
Oh god, please no.
I sip my wine.
Sip, you're drinking it straight out of the bottle like a baby.
Yep. Look, she is wine mom. Wine mom is allowed to do that.
Hmm.
She has her emergency wine box on her at all times.
Yes.
5 o'clock was 20 hours ago.
It's
I have a
always 5
straw
o'clock
just
somewhere.
attached to it. I can pull out.
Tell you
One
what,
of those,
first round's
it's
on
one
me.
of those curly straws.
Oh well, now you're speaking my language. I'll be honest. You're probably gonna stick out like sore thumbs. Probably gonna get some weird looks. You're not the
Yeah.
only interesting-looking folk around here, but
Some-
we don't see many like you.
Yeah.
I could always turn into a panther, but I don't think that'd help.
A what now?
Think of it like a big black cat.
A
Oh,
Do you
what?
know what a
now?
cat is?
A what now?
You know that.
It's a
No,
big
you know
animal.
what?
We were just
Why don't
fighting.
you
know
show
what?
them when we're
No,
in
no,
the
no, no, no.
when we're in the tavern? Why don't you show them?
Oh no.
Do-
I'm
do
just
you
gonna do
wanna-
one better.
Yeah, you're not that big.
No, I'm just gonna do one better. He's gonna take his rapier and start doodling a cat in the dirt.
Oh, you mean
Is it like a crudely?
you mean like a lynx?
Yes.
Sure.
But
yes.
bigger.
Yes.
Yes, actually, that's
Well-
pretty similar.
That's horrifying.
Looking at the dragonflies here, maybe not bigger.
Oh, you mean the wyvern flies?
Yeah, those are. You
Yes.
roid them?
Not us, but some people working at the watchtowers do. We steelhawks, we prefer to just use our feet, but some of the guards aren't as inclined.
But anyway, let's go get that drink, man.
Aye. We have an inn. called
Sounds
the-
like cracked open a cold one.
It's called the Devilish Delight. It got another weird looking one like you. He kind of nods to Nekos, except instead of all gray and pale, they're all red.
No.
Keep
Where am I?
this question.
Oh, have
Red
fiendish.
tiefling?
Let's go, man.
Onward. Lead the way.
Yeah. They
Yeah. Are they still holding onto my wrists?
no,
Damn
they
it.
they just needed you
Maybe-
guys to get inside because
All right.
Yeah. Tails
as Sarai saw while she was kind of keeping an eye out, there's a lot of things that could attack at any moment. And you also saw that some other guards kind of came up to replace the ones that are with you now.
Their
And
shift is
they,
over.
yeah, and they lead you up a few levels. So the levels here are kind of. Let me go ahead and bring the image of the place back up, just to help me describe it.
It's
So you see how it's kind of like a layer cake.
Yeah.
Starts
Eh.
much thicker at the bottom and then gets bigger going up.
Mhm.
So they kind of lead you up those levels. At every level, there are lifts with people working them to kind of like lift pulley systems and pull people up and down the side. There are no normal stairways. They are just like kind of like the lifts in Attack on Titan. They'll like bring supplies up the wall.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Except they don't have cranks. They are just dwarves up at the top pulling.
I love these guys.
Yeah. And so they take you up to the 4th level where everything looks a lot more expensive. And they take you to a nice little tavern. It is made out of stone. It is one of the more readily available materials here. But it's very homey. They somehow found a way to make the stone seem like kind of warm and inviting. Stepping inside, you can smell cooked poultry of some kind. You can't really tell what. Seems like there's a lot of different varieties of bird that they hunt up here.
They had wings and now they don't.
They had
Well,
wings and now
well-
they're coated in sauce and on the table.
Yeah, I guess they do still have wings. Just
Some people come just for the wings.
we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
So
Beat
too.
ups.
The furniture in here, funnily enough, it specifically says that the furniture is a rich mahogany.
Oh, you had me at mahogany.
Mahogany.
Well, I'm glad because it was the last word I said. Yeah, the inside of the place almost seems kind of like a romantic-ish restaurant. Like, very dim lights and comfortable seats and, like, nice
I
food
fuck-
and atmosphere.
I fucking knew it. The dwarves are coming on to me.
In your wet dreams.
Ew.
And yeah, the dwarves kind of go and take a few seats at the bar. And there is a tiefling behind the counter.
Ooh.
Real quick question: does our currency work here?
You don't know.
Okay.
I'll have to
Gold.
find out.
I mean, it's still gold,
Yeah.
and they're dwarves, so.
Let's go have a seat, man.
I'm gonna put my wine back in my bag.
There's a sign that says
How
no
much is
outside
left in that
drink.
bottle? How much is left in that bottle?
Not much.
It's an endless flask.
Do not go overboard. We're on a time limit.
Of course,
Yeah.
man. I don't drink that much, honestly.
And
And actually, y'all have never seen him drink before yet.
as you all kind of find your seats, either at the bar or at a table or something, eventually the tiefling makes her way over to you and kind of leans on the bar. And always nice to see new faces around here. What can I get for you all?
Yeah.
What's your specials around here?
Oh, yeah. So we have let me try to remember what this creature is called. We got some roasted Elsiton today. It is freshly caught this morning. We pair that with a potato vodka. It is tasteless, but it'll get you hammered.
Sounds delicious.
How strong is the vodka?
It'll fuck you up. It'll put you on your back. It's enough to get these guys a little bit tipsy, and well, I don't mean to be rude, but they seem to have much stronger stomachs than ours.
How much would it be for a single bottle of that vodka?
let's see here. And she starts thinking and like running some numbers through her head. Oh, about 5 gold.
Oh,
Bring us 3.
Oh,
Oh, big spenders. I like that. And
Do you have anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic?
what are you, fucking like pansy?
I don't drink.
Hold on. Beetle just like kind of holds back a laugh. He's just kind of like,
I don't-
Ashlyn did not hold hers back.
no, Noct doesn't hold theirs back either.
I'm
Wait,
kind of
do-
with
do the
them,
dwarves-
but I don't drink. I more smoke.
how the
Yeah.
dwarves react to that?
They're cackling.
I kind of expected that. I'm not going to lie.
You're in a place that's almost exclusively dwarves at a bar.
Yeah, and I'm an elf. I'm already out of place.
Yep.
And you're talking to a tiefling
I'm an
who's
elf
trying to
too.
make a sale.
We got
I'm
some
gonna
out.
put 15 gold. Be like, 3 more for the go.
Yo, fair.
Of course. Sure thing, coming right up. For you, for something non-alcoholic, since, I don't know.
Happy juice.
Yeah, some
She
unhappy.
just brings me
No.
a glass. She just brings me a glass of water.
No, it's definitely unhappy juice. We got some Alcetin milk, but, well, good luck.
Fine, I'll take that.
Got
Okay.
any whiskey around here?
Aye, we have a little bit of that. It's a tad more expensive than the vodka. If you wanted a bottle of that, you'd be looking at 5 gold was for the vodka. You'd be looking at about 8.
Plops down 8 gold.
Well,
Mhm.
fuck
I'll
me,
take a
if
bottle.
if we had big spenders like you in here every night, I'd be able to retire. All right then.
Any wine at all?
Gotta
My
replenish
ears
the stock.
twitch.
Replenish the stock from our what's the word? Wine mom. That's wine mom over there.
That's me.
The tiefling
Just put the
kind
hand up. Stop.
of leans in. Word of advice from me: don't ask that too loud. They will not let you live it down.
The wine mom.
Being the
or
wine mom
asking
or
for
being
wine?
non-alcoholic?
Asking for wine.
Oh. Oh right.
I
'cause this is
I
Dwarven
whisper back.
society.
I
They
whisper
want pure
back.
beer-
Finish.
They want it's Dwarven society. If it's not beer, it's basically worthless. Anyway, that's it.
They the locals, they kind of think it's a coward's drink, so yeah, don't let them hear you say that. Probably not a good plan. I can get you some if you want.
Non-alcoholic drinks on a coward's drink.
No, because
they're like-
sometimes they have like a shift to get to, and they're just stopping in for a minute. But they'll still laugh at you. But asking for wine, it's
Yeah,
not
how
it's
about
not
this?
something that happens here.
How
Um,
about just get us a wine, give it to us later when no one's around, put it in like a nice like hidden bag. I'll pay for it with everything else as well.
I need a bag of alcohol holding.
that can be arranged. There's there's this
A
shop.
water skin of alcohol holding.
Honestly, if anywhere has like an endless thing of alcohol or something like that, it would be this city.
There's a shop.
Oh my
It's on the second step. It's called the Slate Fist Smithy. If you're looking for something like that, they should be able to help you out.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Where are you from, by the way? You're more like us.
Oh, I'm from Ball.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, you got any rum?
Wait, I said the wrong thing.
Damn.
What is it? Bader. I'm from Bader.
Better. Got it.
And your name would probably be
Oh.
a nice question to ask.
I'm Comfort.
Yet you are.
You very much so.
Oh. Don't start now. I'll think you're coming on to me. So,
At least your name's not Master.
what?
Unless you want to be. I mean,
I thought this was my
Oh.
shtick. I thought this was
Just
my
thinking I had to-
shtick.
But anyway, do you have
uh,
any rum?
Yeah, rum. That's still a little bit on the sweeter side. You might get some weird looks, but we've got it.
Well, I am a fade. Yeah.
What about whiskey?
I just
Yeah.
said whiskey, and yes, it's definitely there.
we have whiskey. It's a little more on the expensive side.
Can we also order some food?
Yeah. We've got the roasted Elsiton. It's fresh today. That's the main special. It's 2 silver for a plate of that. Comes with some roasted potatoes, some vegetables.
potatoes.
Just order us 5 of those.
Very well. And any more drinks? It sounds like you're all going pretty heavy on the drinks. We got
What's your nicest bottle
I
of
think
whiskey?
good. Look, I already paid for my whiskey. You don't need to pay for any more. It'll be good enough to go around.
well, no.
Should
he-
be going overboard.
hear-
We
hear
have a
the man
job to
out.
do.
Hear the man out. Let him cook.
Really, really,
so-
really wants to make that sale. Let's go.
yeah. Now, I'm curious. What's your budget?
Let's say
He just
20
jumps his
gold.
entire gold bag on the table.
Wait, how much did you just say?
20.
Oh,
20
20.
gold. Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking for something like middle shelf. Gotcha. Yeah. So we have a nice. It's sweeter, but you're not going to get as many weird looks because it is still whiskey. It's got some notes of chocolate and vanilla. It's
You see
Pretty smooth.
Nox's eyes freaking light up like a freaking Christmas tree.
yeah,
Let's
pretty
get
smooth.
that bottle.
Very well.
Oh, whoa,
Okay.
whoa, 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 whoa. You're paying 20 gold for that kind of whiskey.
It's fine.
Let the man make his own decisions. He's stone cold sober. I haven't served him anything yet.
You know what,
No,
fair.
He's no.
What's
he's
your high
that
shelf
foolish
looking
sober,
like?
Admittedly.
Comfort.
So, if you're looking for the high end, the kind of stuff where you take a drink and you don't have to worry about the price tag because you won't remember it in the morning,
Mhm.
you'd be looking at about 150 gold.
We're not doing any of that. We have a job to do.
Why not get fucked up with our new friends here?
You know, it's a good
Because if you
it's a good reward
because-
for once the job is done.
guys get fucked up too hard, you'll miss the portal and then you'll be stuck here.
Oh,
Or like
no.
we're gonna drink it all right here, right now. This is why we're getting bottles. That way we can save some of it and bring it back.
Meanwhile,
The
2
fact
hours later,
You know
after we
what?
finished all of our food,
You know what would be impressive? Bringing back a bunch of different varieties of alcohol for your research. Seeing like you said you're not from here. Maybe our brewing methods are different from yours back home.
Exactly.
I'm just throwing it out there. So whose tab am I putting the 150 gold on?
I'll take it. Give me the bottle.
It's not
Very well.
I don't
I
like
wrote-
being told what to do.
Now that's
yo,
my
I'm
kind-
at, I'm at, I'm at least putting 25 gold toward it.
Now that's my kind of girl. All right, I'll get you
Look,
all
I-
your drinks.
Say less.
I'll get
Already
you all
paid
your
for mine.
drinks, your food, and you all have a very pleasant evening.
Oh, will do. Very much so.
No problem, man.
well.
Oh, yeah.
attempt
You
Oh,
too.
to.
where's like your
Complex.
where's like all y'all's crafts?
That would be the Slate Fist Smithies. We have some other
I-
ones, but they're kind of
Mid.
no, not mid. Very high end. That's why they're pretty much devoted to the Steelhawks.
Oh god.
If you have some serious spending money, which I actually suppose you must have, since you just dropped 250-ish gold on liquor. You might want to check out the Silver Eagle Forge. It's on the top layer.
Duly
I may go
noted.
do that while I may go do that while you guys stay here.
I'm gonna go see the dude that you first suggested.
I might as well come with you.
But yeah,
I'm gonna stay here with my dwarven brothers and just like enjoy the night.
yeah. So they will bring out your drinks and food. And who here
Sorry, I
has
just
ever...
pictures to go.
I know that there's a few people in this party who have definitely lived in the wilderness. Who here
Aye,
has
aye.
had moose?
I've had moose.
Moose?
So
IRL,
that-
no, but in game probably.
Alciton tastes like moose, but less like less gamey.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right then. This is my kind of place.
Do we have to go back?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
Oh.
I raise a glass of whatever liquor we have, and I just say like,
Take your pick.
let's have a good fucking night with our new friends here.
Here, here.
Well, you go ahead with that.
Cheers
man.
to that.
I'm just gonna eat
time.
the basic meal and I'll
Ashland's
head
gonna
off.
wink at Comfort.
Oh my god, Ashley, you are
guess-
you are a little minx. I like it.
I have a thing for
I guess
red
Sarai's just
skin,
gonna
I
try
can't
the
help
milk
it.
she got.
Can I do a perception check to see if I pick up on that? Just so I can make a joke later.
Sure. Why not? Are you
Wait, do you have a thing for red skin? And you
are you being subtle about it at all, Ashland?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then go ahead and roll me stealth with advantage because it's not that hard to hide a wink.
Oh, stealth with advantage? Okay. Or wait,
Not
or wait.
for Ashland.
Okay.
for Ashlyn.
Bana, 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 bana.
Nice.
Yeah, you
nah.
You don't
Dale,
notice
you ain't
it.
got shit. I guess
All
in the
right.
meantime, Sarai's just gonna try the milk she got before she heads out.
Fucking hells.
Milk.
I don't know if that does anything.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Sarai was gonna try the milk she ordered before she left.
Yeah, so that's definitely like milk from an animal that shouldn't be milked, but they don't seem to have another option.
Ew. Oh,
We don't know.
no.
Hey, yeah, we don't know if Sarai likes it or not.
It's like
You know what? I have the perfect methodology to solve this issue. I'm rolling a con save.
There you go.
I did not
Let's
mean to
see.
roll it at advantage, but honestly, it's drinking something I think she can probably.
Yeah,
You
it's
can stomach it.
it tastes like goat's milk, but like smells like the goat.
Not bad. Acquired taste, definitely, but could be worse. Anyhow, I am going to check out the forging area. I've had enough
Yeah.
of the atmosphere, to be honest.
Real
Yeah.
quick. Can I just throw something out there?
What's up?
I'd like to think that Sarai took a sip of it, but like like I don't know, maybe because of how often that they serve alcohol, like the cups just aren't as clean as they normally like should be. So like there's still that faint like liquor taste to it.
Nah.
That
The-
would be even more reason to do the con save, and I rolled a 22.
Yeah. The let's just say the milk is strong enough that it would overpower whatever subtle alcohol flavor is still there. This stuff is not joking around.
Hell yeah.
To give you an idea, I'm just going to tell you what it is because there was probably the head of one sitting on the wall. An Alciton is a creature with the head of a moose, the body and wings of a raptor, like a falcon. So like a giant moose bird. They wander the frigid skies of the like northern part of the area, and their favored prey are humanoids, especially dwarves.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So imagine a moose that can fly dive bombing you.
That's
Look,
scary.
That's terrifying.
They're
Moose
already good
hard.
runners,
Moose are
excellent
already-
swimmers.
Yeah, moose are already
Moose-
scary enough because they will attack orcas. They will actually go down into the water and attack shit just because they,
They
feel
will.
like
They will lose to the orca every time, but still.
They will still
the
try.
fight-
They have the balls to
No,
try.
wait.
Yeah.
Now what will happen in the fight of Moose versus Car? Moose wins.
Oh yeah.
Moose
that is
always
every time.
wins.
What?
Fucking a white-tailed buck can win every time.
A moose doesn't play.
Moose is like, damn.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But if a moose could fly, no, that's fucking scary
is
to
the-
think about.
The moose is now the apex predator on all terrains.
Oh god.
So,
anyway,
That is a hunter's nightmare.
so
on that
you
note,
wanted to
Sarai
head
has
to-
taken a sip
Sounds
of
like a
the
Canadian's
flying
not
moose
like
milk.
Yes, you
nightmares.
have.
Mostly.
who wanted to
And-
go where?
I'm
I think
going to go to like the basic area or 40
Me and
area.
Nekos wanted to check out the forge area.
Okay. The Slate Fist Smithies. Fantastic. It is a metalworks that is built into the mountain that like it's much deeper in than any of the places you've been so far. Meaning that it actually goes inside of the spires here, instead of just kind of resting on top of the little the different layers. It is very warm in there. Everybody working inside appears to be a dwarf. The forges are apparently lit by lava. And
Or an iron forge, got it.
yeah, once you guys enter, there's like a little bell above the door. They don't seem to hear it because they're working at forges and metal ringing in their ears. But eventually, with you guys standing there and kind of like trying to get their attention. Sorry, hiccups. One of the dwarves sets aside his hammer, just sets it like in his tool belt, and kind of walks over to you all, lifting up his goggles. You can see just a very clear outline of where the goggles were. The rest is just kind of covered in ash.
Yeah. Kind of like
Aye.
the similar look with the liner of my eye.
Aye, what can I do for you?
Well, we're mostly here just to learn about what y'all do here and maybe trade a few crafting or
Aye.
techniques.
We hit metal with hammers and it turns into things.
Fair.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
what
sense.
that's what the smithy is.
Well, we're just curious if there's any different techniques compared to where we're from.
I don't know where you're from.
Out of character, can I just give like a general?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you describe your goal and why you're here.
And then I'll also describe how our smithing works and basic technique stuff.
Well, I can show you around, but if you're stepping behind the counter, then anything that happens to you is your own fault. Just don't be a fucking idiot and you won't get hurt.
No problem.
Don't
man.
worry, we left all those people at the bar.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. They get distracted real easy down there.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
That tiefling's a looker.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to go about like showing you all that there's this like pipe up in the ceiling that kind of dumps the lava down into the forge, which then lights it. And they have a pump coming up from the earth with water to cool everything. And
All right.
yeah, we
So-
don't have much of a steady fuel supply, so we just use the lava to keep things nice and hot. Use the water to cool it down.
All right, that makes sense.
But
We don't
yeah,
really use much lava where we're from, but it's quite smart, especially if you have quite a bit of it.
when we're on the move and we don't have access to the lava, we got these. And he pats the hammer that he put on his belt. These are made by our friends, the Redsmiths. Their line comes back to the founders of Heavenstep, some of the first smiths to live out here. Very useful tools.
All right. Out of care, who has the whetstone?
Ashland. No, wait. I think
I gave it to
either
Beetle.
Ashland or
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
All right. Can
I think actively
I-
getting him to get back here at this state would probably
No.
not work,
That's
so.
not what I'm doing. Does the it would probably be something draw instead of artificer. I'm going to see if can I pull out like one of my sketchbooks
Yeah.
and just show the dwarf like the sketching of the whetstone. Does it kind of work like this? And he starts explaining how the whetstone works.
No.
Oh. Alright.
In fairness,
You want
you
to
can't
see-
really sharpen a hammer now, can you?
Oh yeah, I would love to see how your hand works.
Alright, well, stand back. Got something I'm working on right here. I set it aside for a minute when you came in, but kill two birds with one stone.
Alright. And he steps
Alright.
back and puts his goggles on.
So-
Sarai just steps a bit further back than Neko's.
Yeah. So, without heating this one in the forge, he sets it down on the anvil and presses the hammer to it. When the hammer is pressed to the metal, he kind of like grips it tighter, and the hammer itself begins to glow, which then begins to heat the metal. And he moves the hammer along the steel, getting it all red and glowing, and then releases his grip a little bit. The glow fades, and he starts to hammer it out as if he had kept it in the forge.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So
Aye.
whenever you're holding it tighter, you're using like your own energy or purely from the hammer itself?
It's from the heat in the hammer. It's
Oh,
the Redsmiths. I don't know the family trade. They supply us with the tools.
interesting. Is it possible to talk to them?
It's possible, yeah. They work up at the Silver Eagle.
All right. How much yellow tape to talk to?
What was that?
How much yellow tape it take, like bureaucracy, to actually talk to?
I mean, you just walk in.
All right, cool.
They might have some people ahead of you, but you just walk in.
All right.
It's a simple way to do it.
Fair enough. Now I'm thinking. Well, with the lack of actual fuel, have you ever found like coal here?
But we don't really keep enough of it around.
Ah,
Can't use it as a consistent fuel source.
fair.
That makes
fair.
sense. This area seems pretty elevated. It wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense to find
Yeah, and
a
charcoal
number of
wouldn't
coal
really be much
deposits
of.
here.
Yeah, charcoal wouldn't be an option either. Not much trees to grow up here, huh?
None that we don't grow ourselves.
All right.
And I have to imagine that dwarves and wood is probably not a very favorite combination.
No, we hate the stuff.
Well, that's fair, man. Personally, I do like a good bit of wood crafting. Those chairs at that place were very nice. Mahogany is such a good material.
Mm. One of those trees fell on me uncle, broke his leg.
What happened? Sorry about your uncle,
Well,
though.
He was
Well,
a
the only
dick.
trees I'm used to are ones that have. Well, the
Fair
only
enough,
trees I'm
man.
used to are the ones that have been dead. So
Well-
That's the only kind of tree I like.
it's the only kind of trees I've been associated with.
Love this guy.
But, I guess we've asked a lot of questions from you. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, you buying something?
What you got, man?
Well,
Could go for another weapon.
we got. What do we got? One moment. I have to look through my inventory.
Sure thing, man. I'm personally more in like tools and stuff. Might have better chance from something being bought from them.
Well, it's not quite the hammer, but if you're looking for a tool, we do have something that's kind of almost a portable forge. And it's a good little friend for when you're stuck out on your own.
Oh no. I wish I had gold now. Fuck you.
You know I have gold, right?
Yeah.
How much is it?
Well, hold on. Let me introduce you to the little fella. And give me one moment, please, as I find the
Oh.
art for
Oh
you.
no.
I know what this is too, and I love it. This is tempting.
The smith goes back to one of the forges, and you see him lifting out a burning piece of coal. And it's just, oh, come on now, little fella. I know you're shy, but these seem like good people. Come on now. And he walks back over and sets it down on the counter. And it does not appear to be burning the counter.
That is a live coal.
All right. I'm burning the counter. That's cool. You said there's a little guy in there?
Come on out now, Sparky. People want to meet you. And there's just like a little flicker of flame, which slowly starts to grow. And then in this just single flame, like on a candle almost, there are two little white spots that blink at you.
Can we do an Arcana check just to
Oh,
see if we can recognize it?
so it didn't do it the way that I wanted it to, but if you take a look at stream, it should be
Oh, okay.
updating here in just a second.
It's the Forge Keeper's spark, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it
It
is.
is
Oh
the-
my god. It's like Calcifer.
It is a tiny little calcifer.
It's a tiny little Calcifer.
Yeah.
I understand.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
No,
you're so cute.
it's, it being cool would kind of
Oh,
defeat the
it's,
purpose.
It's a way of speech where I'm from. And it this
I'm
means
aware
it's,
I'm being a sarcastic shit.
fair enough. man. To be fair, I don't know what similarities between us and y'all are, to be honest. That's cool to know. That's great to know.
So this is a living flame of sorts?
Do you have fire elementals where you are?
Yeah.
We're passing
So-
familiar. Yeah.
So this here, it's kind of like a little fire elemental. It's attached to the coal. It didn't grow up to be big and strong and dangerous and scary and try to kill our families, so we adopted them. This one's name is Sparky. Well, they're all named Sparky. If you decide you want to give them a different name, then that's all up to you.
All right.
They're good little friends. They're very, very useful. It gets very windy up here when you're walking among the steps. And if you light a flame with this, it can't go out through the wind. Doesn't make no smoke unless you want it to. So any of those flying beasties up ahead, they aren't gonna notice you from as far away. These little guys, they're very smart. They can make fuel last a lot longer. And if you're cooking something, then it's never gonna burn. It'll keep it at the perfect temperature.
I love him.
That's pretty nice.
How
How
much
much
would it
are
be
you-
to have to purchase one of these?
Well, they got a few of them, so 150 gold.
God, big gold there.
Hmm.
If I didn't spend all my
Wow.
money on alchemical ingredients, I would have easily bought one.
Do you have 5 gold?
I have 10 gold.
Do you mind if I borrow 5? I have just enough to buy this.
Sure thing.
All right. So I have 145. Nikos will give me 5, and then I'll spend 150 on the.
Now, if I'm giving him to you, you gotta promise me one thing.
Aye.
You'll
Yes.
treat this little guy right. A lot
Oh,
of
of course.
our little Sparkies, they most of them are very friendly. They just love being around new people. But this little guy, he's a little bit shy. Figured if you guys are from somewhere else like you claim, then maybe getting out and seeing new places will do him some good. But you best believe me, that if you treat him bad, I don't care where you are, I'll find you.
I'll dream
Ooh.
on
I will make
harming him.
I'll make sure to keep him safe, and I will take care of him.
You see one single tear roll out of the dwarf's eye and immediately lost in immediately
My
lost
heart!
immediately lost in the beard. You take
Oh my
care
God.
now, Sparky. You're a good little flame. And the spark kind of like jiggles a little bit back and forth and then goes back into the coal.
Oh, my heart. You're gonna give me the feels. I can't. I can't.
Right on. Well,
Mine.
thank you for doing business, sir, and showing us around, man.
I'm not the man, but thank you.
Fair enough. To be fair, I call everyone man. Even them.
I say,
Yeah. It is a interesting dialect.
All right. Don't want to keep you from your work. Work hard, man.
Thank you for showing us this process, and thank you for offering us your goods.
And I was definitely taking like notes, stuff like that,
Yeah.
drawing, forges, and stuff.
definitely. Okay. Well, as you all leave the forge with your new little friend in tow, I will put the description of the Forge Keeper Spark in the Discord.
Yeah, I
But
just put in gamer chat already.
we bought his fucking friend. This is so sad.
It is.
Yeah, it's like the curse of like somebody who fosters animals.
Mm-hmm.
But
Uh,
so we are coming up on 3 hours, so I feel like this
Yeah, like-
here is a pretty good place to stop.
Right on.
Well,
With 3
um,
characters
real quick,
wasted
I've
and
been
one
bullying
becoming
on
a
this
new
for a
mom.
little bit. I was gonna say if we just have like a small interaction of them coming back to the table with everyone. Beetle has his helmet off.
The next
Wait, what?
thing I
He's
was-
got
the
his
thing-
helmet off?
All right.
That yeah.
Nekos was going to go to the big.
He's in the
forge
corner
now.
puking in his helmet.
No. No. Like I do want to see how well we like handle the alcohol, considering how much we did get.
Oh yeah, we can
Roll
switch
a
over
con
to
save.
next time.
Yeah, so we'll definitely see. There's gonna be constitution checks when you guys decide that you're drinking it, because this is strong stuff. It's made for
It's
dwarves.
for you fuckers.
Shit. All right.
It's made for people who have a natural resistance to alcohol.
Let's
It's
fucking
made
go,
for people
bitches.
whose blood alcohol concentration is yes.
Yep.
What is
Their
blood?
blood is literally alcohol.
Their blood is flammable. But with that, I appreciate everybody stopping by, and thank you everybody in chat for hanging out and watching.
You're welcome.
I am going to throw a quick raid out to Das Nagi, who is currently playing Lies of P.
Ooh, let's go.
She is a player in my Wednesday game. She was the little fairy that you guys met.
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't know that you guys really interacted with Fairy, but
She did a little bit, I think. Well,
I don't remember honestly.
I think you guys saw her talking to Glug after
Yes.
you guys were done talking to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you everybody for playing. Hope you all have a fantastic night.
Hell yeah.
bye.
Bye,
Bye
everybody.
bye.
Bye, stream. I'll miss you,
Bye.
stream.
Stream.
Bye. And